A Republic superfortress rests at the edge of Seacliffs, highly defensible. The battle droid army, being as stubborn as they are, choose to attack anyway, with AATs, super tanks, and B-1 battle droids. Additionally, commando droids flank from the side, hoping to catch the clone troopers off guard. But the clones here are powerful, equipped with ATTEs and AV cannons, along with the 327th Legion, defending every nook and cranny. The Seacliff Superfortress will not go down without a fight. Yo, what's going on, boys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, and today we are going to be doing a Republic Mega Fortress defense. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done this, and I am very excited to. We have a Seacliff Fortress here. This is actually a map made by Captain Orange. We did it in one previous video before we've used it, but I felt like it was about time we did it again because a lot of people in the first one were upset that we didn't really get to see the fortress itself under attack. We mainly focused on the canyon cliffs over here. So now the Seppies are going full on into the fortress itself here, and they're bringing a lot of firepower. AATs, super tanks, they've got battle droids out the wazoo, and from every flank they are attacking as well, including a commando droid regiment over here, and some more over here as well. However, the clone troopers have a pretty staunch defense here. It's going to be a tough nut to crack. Clone troopers of the 327th station just about everywhere. 2 AV cannons, an ATTE, a TX-130T, stationary gun emplacements, etc., etc. Not to mention all of those juicy choke points located in the interior of the base itself. Oh, it's gonna be BEA beautiful, baby. I can't wait to get it going. If you guys enjoy these videos, please be sure to smash that like button. It really does help me out a ton. Let's try and get, I don't know, 1.5k likes in the first 24 hours. If we can do that, I will be a happy slappy boy. In addition to that, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 400k by the end of the year. That would be pog. And comment down below what Men of War videos you would like to see for Thursday's Men of War video. Either way, thank you to my Patreon members, the True Nugget in particular today. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your patronage. If you guys would like to become Patreon members, link in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party rockin'. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Right then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start. Bada bing, bada boom. We're in slow motion, naturally, for the start, and here we go. AV cannons launching some fire out at the incoming battle droids. Here comes the super tanks Nebelwerfer ability, and wow, a direct hit on that AV cannon right there, throwing actually both gunners from both cannons off. I wonder if they're dead or just discombobulated right there. They could just be unconscious. That guy might be dead. I don't know. Actually, he might just be unconscious. Oh, that would be pog if he could reman that gun. If not, that's a rip right there for the AV cannons. Hopefully they can make something happen with them, but who knows? Either way, the ground assault is going pretty poorly for the droids, I would actually say, over here. Although they had a very bombastic start, they are slowing down a little bit. A lot of these clone troopers managing to hold tight there. Some of them on the retreat, while others are managing to get into better positions. The ATTE's main gun is actually pointing towards the flank over here. I wonder if it's because, yeah, it is because of these commando droids over here. Commando droids coming in the side. The ATTE must be rather concerned about that. They're hugging these cliff walls, trying to get up top, actually, to maybe shoot down, I'm guessing. Not a bad strat in the slightest, but they're hitting a lot of these clones from the side. The clones on this cliff bridge over here get wiped out pretty quickly because they are, of course, under attack from these B-1 battle droids as well as the commandos in their booty. But the troopers at the main entrance for the base over here seem to be holding tight and waving off of these battle droid reinforcements that are coming in. They're managing to basically completely negate the droid push. I mean, look, the droids are in shambles over here. They are moving all about. They're not having a cohesive attack going. They are not doing too hot, and that's because these clone troopers are managing to get out a nice wall of fire. Here comes the flanking commandos, though. They are rounding this corner a little bit, most of them having to duck out of the way of that grenade, but I believe that was actually a commando grenade right there, so someone botched that one. He'll probably be spare parts by the end of the day, so, you know, he doesn't have too much to worry about in terms of getting in trouble for that botched grenade, but, you know, oh well. The commando raid over here is going significantly worse than the one on the right side. Look, these guys got slaughtered. What a bunch of poo-poos. They did so bad. Wow. This is really not impressive. There's so many dead droids over here. It's really kind of sad. Tons of them got taken out. And they didn't even manage to take out the TX-130T, despite them having a ton of rocket launchers. Ooh, there goes another rocket. Does manage to collide, a direct hit, but right in the front of the armor where it is strongest, so it does not go down easily. These clone troopers up on these cliffside walls over here, firing down at the droids below. They're taking a few losses, but not too bad. I mean, they're doing A-okay. Another rocket hits the TX-130T there, not doing too much. Oh! Dude, both of the AV cannons got remanned, except that one just shot its own troopers down there. They might just be concussed, because I don't think you can die from friendly explosive fire. I think you do just get concussed, so these guys may very well walk again after taking an explosion straight to the face. I'm actually really surprised that these AV cannons are still alive. That is a pretty big feat right there. One of the AATs for the droids is down for the count. It looks like the super tank is still alive and still firing out at the ATTE over there, and one AAT is still alive. Lots of droids over here as well, still kicking it, but many more have perished over the course of this battle. Alright, the commando droid flanking force over here is rounding the corner up to the main entrance of the super fortress. Come on, baby clones! Let's see some good commando clapping action. I want these guys dead as a doornail, baby. Come on, fellas. Let's get these kills. Let's get them. Yeah, I just wanted to note, by the way, in just sort of the middle of this video, I'm just tucking it in here, man, that yesterday's... Whoa, wait, hold the phone. Another Nebelwerfer launch coming in. Oh, okay, that AV cannon is dead now, but one of them is still alive. That was a pretty good launch right there, pretty successful. Got some infantry kills at the bottom as well, and of course an AV cannon kill. I would say that is well worth indeed, but the ATTE is still alive. It seems like it has lost a lot of its crew members, but at least one or two of them are keeping the dream alive. AV cannon over here actually getting rocked some more by some incoming fire. It looks like it has actually dislodged this AV cannon. Oh, it's like shuffling forward. Get your thing in order here, man. Can these things walk, by the way? Can they, like, crab walk? Like, scuttle? Like, can they do that with their legs? I've always wondered that. That'd be so sick if they could. Like, just all of a sudden, they're Mr. Krabs going across the screen. That would be epic, dude. That would actually be sick. All right, let's go into normal speed here. Either way, like I was saying, yesterday's, I posted a bit of a Battlefront 2 meme video. Essentially, I did like an hour-long stream on Twitch playing some Battlefront 2 and decided to chop it up into a 16-minute or so long video of like the funniest and coolest moments from the stream. It seemed like people liked it okay. It didn't do super well view-wise, but that was kind of to be expected since I'd never really do things like that. So I wasn't expecting like an absolutely banger 100K in one day video. Oh, there goes the ATTE! Sick! But what I do have to say is I had a lot of fun actually making that video and, you know, editing it and doing the live stream and all that good stuff. So I was basically just wondering, like, would you guys like to see more of that in the future? Like, would you be down for some more sort of funny moments compilations from Star Wars Battlefront 2 or even other games, you know, where I just sit down for a long period of time, play it up, and, oh my god, that's tragic. Oh! This thing just went flying and crushed all of those clone troopers and the TX-130T. Oh, that's tragic, man. The TX-130T is like, let me out, dude. I didn't sign up for this. Get your turtle butt off of me, bruh. Oh, my God. The poor clones right now on the exterior. They are getting rolled, I have to say. But yeah, I would love to do some more of those videos, so if you guys are interested at all in, you know, some more funny moments compilations like that, just some stupid meme meme videos. You know, I hope that you guys found some enjoyment out of it. I know I found some enjoyment out of making it, so I just want to put it out there that, like, you know, if you want to see some more of that kind of, you know, footage and edits and things like that, I would love to hear it in the comments, and just get some reassurance, because that's one of the hardest things as a content creator is, like, you know, figuring out if people enjoyed what you put out, because sometimes, you know, you can tell, like, sometimes the like ratio is just that good, or, you know, the video of course does very well view wise, that's always the thing too, but then sometimes you get a video that, like, it does okay view wise and the comments seem like sort of positive, but like you're like, alright, did people actually like it? Did they just do that because, you know, they're fans of me, so they tossed a few likes on there just to be nice, and, like, I appreciate that as well, you know, thank you very much for you guys being supportive of whatever I try and do, because that means a lot to have an audience willing to basically put up with anything, as long as it's, like, quality, obviously, but, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's always sort of, you know, a gamble, like, okay, so did people actually enjoy this? Should I try doing it again? It's especially tough with sort of content like that where it's completely different from your usual, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I could be making absolutely no sense right now, I have no idea. Let me know in the comments, guys. Help me out. Either way, the battle droids are trying to take this staircase here, not really with much luck thus far. The clone troopers have been doing a few little counterattacks like that, and there's a lot of clones just up on this railing right here. A lot of the free roaming clones from down below on the battlefield actually ended up retreating back into the fortress, and it seems like a lot of them are just hanging out in this little pocket right here. If a droid managed to get a grenade off right there, oh my god, that's like a 10k kill right there, but not totally sure if they're gonna actually have the brains to do that. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. This TX-130T, by the way, is still alive, though I think it is incapacitated. The AAT and the super tank back here are still alive, but they can't cross this bridge, so they're basically stuck here. Maybe they could do some supporting fire on the open hangar here for the clone troopers, maybe, I don't know, if they do manage to fire out at all, but right now it's going to be up to the battle droid infantry to really make anything happen here. I will go ahead and squad them up. That's just something we do here on this channel. Whenever we get into the later parts of the battle, we squad up the boys to, you know, make them work a little bit more together. Sometimes it results in death charges, sometimes it results in some actually good action, but, you know, we got to see what happens with this one, man. Maybe the squatting upping of the droiding woiding, I don't know what I'm saying, it'll help, or maybe it'll completely crumble the droid attack here and they will death charge forward. You never know. It's a crapshoot, you know? You don't know until it happens, and that's the beauty of the squad up. Alright, I am going to move some of these guys who are actually stuck. A lot of these troopers, pretty dumb. Big dummy dum-dums getting themselves stuck back there, so we'll just bring them on forward. Alright, let's end the squatting up. There we go. Most of the droids on the battlefield are now squatted up / coming on forward here. A small amount of reinforcements, I suppose, as relief for the battle droid army here, and potentially, you know, a force that will manage to get some things done. Hey, and they already are! TX-130T going down for the count. A couple of droids run into the fire there and actually burn themselves to death. Oh, they're not the brightest, but it's all we got. But the TX-130T is finally down, so that's good to see. It seems like the droids are really focusing in on attacking over this way. This seems to be the entrance that they really want to go for here, and it is really not working out too hot. They are getting a few kills on the clone troopers who are dumb enough to come forward to the stairs, but, you know, for the most part, I mean, this guy right here all alone with his DC-15A getting a whole lot of crack shots in here and managing to kill a whole lot of battle droids easy peasy style. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely not a great droid assault area. They can assault from over here, and maybe actually what we will do is, since the droids are kind of derping on these rocks, we will send a portion of their force this way. I don't really consider this helping the droids. I would say it's more just like opening up an avenue and making it so we might potentially see some more action in a different part of the battlefield. It's more for entertainment purposes than actually trying to help the droids here. You guys know I'm a big clone fanboy. I'd rather see the clone troopers win, but every once in a while, man, you gotta make it, you know, entertaining. It's not fun if the clones don't have a challenge, and if they're just gonna hold that staircase like that the whole time, it gets a smidge more boring. Alright, so the droids come up here, and here we go. This is going to be opening up the second entranceway, potentially for the droids. A couple clones getting killed right off the bat here, but for the most part, they're getting a lot of good shots off. And I think this could end up being a pretty good defense for the clone troopers. They're definitely losing more troopers than they were on the other side of the battlefield where that staircase is, but all in all, you know, they're still holding. You know, they might not be as tight of a defense, but they certainly are still a solid defense, and they are holding this position. And I think the troopers further back are definitely going to be the ones managing to keep a lot of these battle droids at bay. More droid reinforcements crawl their way up here. Let's see if they can't get some shots off. Maybe get a few clone trooper kills here and there. This is actually a really cool looking like battlefield. This is one of the most gorgeous maps, I think, on Men of War Assault Squad 2. I mean, if you look at it, it's just so sick looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks sick. You can't go wrong with it, bruh. The droids coming up. They are getting shot. They come up, they get shot. It's the way of the droid, baby. You get your cheeks clapped, and then you don't get to go home because you're dead. It's very tragic. All right, let's check in on the staircase over here. Seems like the droids have made it a little bit further up the staircase, and they have managed to kill a few more of these clone troopers up here, but in doing so, they have taken some pretty extreme losses. The grenade warfare right here is what's really doing the droids in. I mean, that is harsh. They are getting grenaded left and right, unable to really move away from the grenades, or they just don't notice the grenades floating on in there, so then they just kind of stick it out and die as a result. Yeah, this is brutal. This is really hard to watch. These droids just come up the staircase, man. It is tough. All right, let's check back in on the other side of the battlefield. I am afraid that this is probably going to be a staunch clone victory here at the end. I'm not even afraid. I'm okay with that, but just calling it as I see it. All right, why don't we go ahead and push some more droids this way? This seems like the best possible area for the droids to get a victory, so we might as well you know, help the droids out a smidge. You know, when they're facing down the barrel of a fat defeat here, we might as well give them all the possibilities for a chance to win, as like it's almost like a you know, you're probably gonna die, so I'll do you this one favor, but let's be honest, you're still gonna lose. Like, you know, I'm being nice, but it's kind of that false nicety where, like, it's kind of giving you false hope, but it's okay. It's okay. It's worth it, I suppose. So, more droid reinforcements will be coming to this side entrance over here. Oh, cheeky little grenade. That's what you need to be doing. Flush out these grenades, man. Flush out the clones with the grenades. Don't flush out the grenades. Flush out the clones with the grenades. Big commando push right here. Actually managing to get a little bit of a foothold up top. Look at this. They're crushing a few of these clone troopers. Managing to actually kill a number of them. Not too shabba-labby here, dude. Not bad at all. Okay, okay. Commando's getting some things done. Actually, a lot of the free-roaming clone troopers who were way over here repositioning themselves all the way across the fortress to where this attack is going down. That's exactly what you want your free roamers to do, to be honest. Those clones are being very smart. Sometimes free roamers will just go to really stupid positions, not where they're actually needed, but rather where they want to be. But it seems like these clone troopers are going to the position where they are needed, which is great, you know? You don't want the clones just willy-nilly going wherever. You need them going to the places where we need them to go. And that is right here, right now. The droid's still struggling to actually get, like, into the area here. They are managing to basically kill a lot of clones at the entrance, but then moving even further in is still a bit of a toughie right now. There's actually a couple clones way up here that are managing to fire down. One with a DC-15A right here, the perfect weapon for this distance. And he is managing to get quite a number of kills, I imagine. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, this foyer area has been pretty much cleared. I mean, a lot of down clones over here. These boys ain't moving anymore. These boys ain't moving no-how, nowhere. You hate to see it there, sonny boy. They be dead. They really do be dead right there. Yeah, I mean, the droid push, it was a valiant one, but it still didn't really result in much. So you know what we're gonna do? While the droids still have, like, at least some force here, we are going to do one final gallant push here on both sides simultaneously. See if the droids can't manage to get a few last licks in here. before they inevitably end up losing this battle outright. So we got droids moving up on this side, actually managing to get a couple of clone trooper kills here, but there are still more clone troopers further back in the hangar bay area that are going to be able to withstand the droid attack and kill them and prevent them from actually seizing the fortress. The droids over here running into a similar problem where they're actually busting through the area they were having so much trouble with, because that's what that blitzkrieg attack does. But then further in, there are more troopers waiting in the wings to take them out once and for all and wipe out the droid force. So it's not a great situation for the droids to be in, but it's their last-ditch effort, and it is what it is, boys. This is what you get when you're down on your luck so hard. This is, you know, last valiant effort from the droids. Gotta give them credit for making it this far in the battle, at the very least, but it seems like they just didn't manage to pull through. You know, and in the analysis that we'll do sort of at the end of the battle, I will say I think the main probably reasons they ended up losing here was because they never managed to eliminate those AV cannons. They disabled them a few times. They did kill one of them, but there was still one AV cannon left alive, and there it is right there, repositioning itself. Yeah, this thing remained alive throughout the entirety of the battle. That is a big threat right there. That thing is tough. Additionally, the ATTE probably survived for way too long. That thing, you know, could have gone down earlier if the droids had concentrated fire on it, but instead they decided to concentrate on the infantry and therefore ended up losing all of it. So I would say that was definitely a major fault on the battle droids' part. In addition to that, you know what? It's just a tough fortress to attack. If we're being completely honest, it is just a toughie to attack here. And they did a pretty good job, all things considered, but there was definitely some faults in their offensive here that resulted in their loss. I think if they had utilized grenades over here and actually grenaded up here, which you very much can do, you know, it's not like impossible. You can just stand right here and grenade right here and be perfectly fine. You won't die. So if they had grenaded right here and then over here and then over here, if they just used grenades right here, this mass slaughter of like 50 droids wouldn't have happened, and then they would be able to push through, maybe eliminate these guys. I mean, they were already starting to, and then you know, get some more kills around here, and maybe even bust into the hangar and win this thing. But the droids did not manage to do that in the slightest, and therefore they fell to the wayside. So, you know, the droids did do a valiant effort here in fighting. They did get pretty far into the fortress, but they just weren't able to make it happen at the end of the day, and thus they died. And it is tragic. Not really. I was rooting for the clones. I'll be honest. I like the clones. Alright guys, well that is going to be about it for today's video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. The support lately has been unreal, and even when I'm trying different newer things like the you know, weird little meme video I made yesterday on Star Wars Battlefront 2, the support has been really nice to see. I love your guys' feedback on that stuff. I really do appreciate it. It lets me know that, you know, people like this, or, you know, people would rather not see much more of this. It's good to sort of give me that gauge. You know, getting that gauge is definitely a very, very good thing for me. So I do really appreciate you guys giving me that. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below and smash that like button. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.